Happy almost Thanksgiving. We just spent the weekend in Zanesville,
Z-Town.
Ohio, which is with a church that Bobby and I used to be at early on in ministry. Started our family there. It was so sweet to go back and see
Yeah.
everybody. We got to It was their missions expo weekend, and we got to share with them about Standing Stone. Got to speak at the Sunday night service, and it was a really good reminder for me. Like, it was super sentimental, and I
Yeah.
was a wreck all weekend, but Sunday night it was so it was a good reminder for me. We were sharing with their seniors service just about the need for Standing Stone, and as I was kind of preparing, and then as I was talking, I was just struck with the reality of the loneliness and the all of the things that come with ministry that people might not always think about. From where the congregation sits, ministry looks great. It looks fun. We look prepared, but there's a lot of struggle that goes on behind the scenes. So it was a good reminder for me this weekend.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful chance to get to tell our story. And that's part of what we just are thankful to get to do every time we do these videos, or every time we get to talk with folks, is we're just saying, hey, here's what God's been doing, and here's why he cares about this people group that a lot of people maybe take for granted or whatever. So we're glad to get to share those stories. Even the last couple of days, probably in the last 48 hours, I've had, I don't know, 2 or 3 guys reach out to me. This is just kind of how people have been asking kind of how this works. So yesterday I probably talked to 2 ministers who were just not sure about their churches, not sure if they want to continue, not sure if they're really cut out for this, like just self-doubt and loneliness, and trouble with spouses, or trouble with eldership, or trouble with a certain volunteer. And I'm so thankful that we get a chance to minister in that way. The partners get a chance to minister in that way, and get to feel like we're really helping those guys to find a path forward for ministry.
Yeah, so you've probably heard by now that CCU is closing its doors at the end of this semester. It was a real hard shock for our family, and we're still in the middle of adjusting to all of that. Bobby's been carrying a big weight, ministering to the kids at school and having to walk them through possible next steps and help them figure out what next semester and the rest of their college journey looks like for them. So we were thankful for these relationships that we already had with them, that we could pour into them that way, and just would love your prayer for all of that. A lot of these kids, they don't know what they're going to do next semester, and next semester's only a month away. So we're just asking that you would keep all of CCU really in your prayers. It's a super sad time for everybody, but especially for the kids as they're trying to figure out, where they're going to finish their degree, where they're even going to spend next semester. Mm-hmm. Some of the kids don't have a place to live a month from now. It's got to be a scary time for them during a time when they should just be learning and building friendships and growing. So, we'd love to ask you to pray with us for them.
Yeah, it's been a super sad, weird time for everybody. I think all the people I work with, in a month's time from now, they won't have a job. I think about these amazing students and this beautiful community that won't exist, and honestly, just grieving that to a pretty heavy degree, and not, definitely reflecting on God's faithfulness and grateful for all that He's done. And because of His past performance, we're trusting in everything He's going to do in the future. Like, it's not a faith thing. It's just a heavy grieving thing for what we think could have been. Totally. Some of the beautiful things that are there. And but we're appreciative for this ministry, and even considering it was just a couple weeks before we heard about CCU, we felt like maybe God was saying, hey, you should spend more time in this ministry, and wondering if He was just preparing our hearts for this. And so we're praying through that right now, and again, appreciate your prayers for that, and just always just grateful for the sacrifice that you guys make so that we can help make churches strong and ministers strong, and the whole community then healthy. So thank you for that.
Yeah.